Hello, everyone. Before we begin, I would like to let everyone know that I am not a medical doctor. I'm not a spiritual master or an expert of any kind. I'm just a country pumpkin sharing his theoretical perspective for entertainment purpose only. The topic for entertainment today is the four kinds of thought patterns. There could be more, but I'm just generalizing to help it easier to understand what's going on inside our mind. Because of the shadow body anatomy, our shadow body, our demon, our weaknesses, we need to understand it more. What is good, what is bad for us, what to listen, what not to listen. Our conscience, our inner guide, what kind of thought would it provoke, come up in our mind? So we differentiate which one is the angel, which one is the devil, which one should I listen to, which one should I follow, and which one should I ignore. Once we have that in perspective, it's easier to deal with our internal mind, the conflict, the struggle between the good and the bad, the angel and the devil, the division within inside us in our mind. Within our mind, when we have, for example, the drive within us, the passion to do something, our mind is supposed to be a tool for us to use to assist us in life. But it comes to the fact that our mind, we have been enslaved by our mind. Our mind now become the user and we become the tool. It has been reversed. To reverse the situation, no pun intended, we have to know who is in charge with our level of consciousness. Once we are in the power of now, when we become the observer, we are at the soul level strength. We are trying to guide our mental, our emotional, and our physical bodies. It takes time from marinating, accreting energy to have sufficient energy to deal with our shadow body, our weaknesses, our limiting thoughts. Just knowing it and seeing it does not mean we can overcome it. It's just half the battle. But knowing which one to listen to follow is the key, a big help on that battle, on that journey. So within our mind, when we have that drive, that passion, our mind should give it ideas, ways that we can accomplish that realistically to assist with it, the process. That's the things, the mind that come up the channel from our angel side. Once we have things that come up saying, you don't know enough, you're not handsome enough, you can't speak fluently, you're clueless, people laugh at you. That's the devil side speaking. Those are thoughts that pull you back instead of pushing you forward. That's two category right there. Third category is your mind start go wandering. You have a concept, an idea, what is good and bad. When it's trying to pull you back, push you forward, go in fantasy land mode, it does neither help or assist or slow you down. You could fantasize about once you do this thing, what you can achieve, what you can get, the glory side. It's just fiction. It doesn't really help. Yes, it provides more motivations of some part, but you are caught in that no man's land of dreamland, of illusion, whether it's bad or good illusion. You're being a director. Instead of directing a horror movie, now you're directing fairy tale. So it's a waste of energy. That's a third category. fourth category is you pick up thoughts in your mind that's so random, especially when you have the pedophile within a satanic community and it's broadcasting that thing, and you keep picking up those pedophile thoughts or some stupid thoughts that they should be automatically filtered instead of thinking about it, feeding it with more energy and stuff. So we have to learn to automatically filter those things out. Some really random things that's just blatantly obvious, or some really grotesque things that just come up to our mind, and we just have to push it out quickly. Those are useless, or things that we just pick up, just like we are a transmitter and a receiver, just like a cell phone pick up all kind of signals, and we are a living cell phone, a living tower that picks and that receive and send signals, and we pick up those things, and we just have to learn how to filter those things out. Just like when we go to the supermarket, we hear all this background noise, and we talking to the vendors, we have to be able to filter out all this background noise and only listen to what the vendor have to say. Just like we have to only listen to our positive thoughts in the mind that help us to achieve what is that driving us, that passion, that idea, that the concept that we have, the one we try to implement and do, and that is the vendor that we're trying to communicate and to listen to, and not all those background noise. All the other three are like background noise, to put it easier to understand. I think everybody knows about, or people probably don't recognize, and thought figments. Thought figments are things that you pick up that incomplete or complete, and you just run with it. Don't run with it. Let it go. Some of them so grotesque, that sometimes you scratch your head. What the hell? I'm trying to think about how to achieve my goal, my passion here, and suddenly stupid thought that come up that's so disgusting. I think we're picking up from the pedophile, from the Metatronic, from the satanic community, things that's in the airwave, and we just have to pick it up and like, oh, gross, and have to drop it back down again. I won't name I won't name example. They're gonna roast you out. But there are lots of them. Learn to let them go. But if you have those, if you're on a Metatronic path, a pedophile path, or something path like that, and you pick up those things, then you start playing with it. It's not a good thing. But if you're on a crystals path and you're clear on your intention and your action and your ethos, and those things just drop by the window. We're being influenced by those things in the airwave around us, those broadcasting all those thoughts patterns and those things, and we are picking up, but we are not being taught to let them go, instead of go directing with them and feeding it more energy. We only need to feed more energy to the positive thoughts from the angel or that vendor that we're talking to help to us achieve the passion, the drive, the motivation inside of us, that's pushing us to do what to do next, and spend more time on that instead of spending time in creating horror movies or fairy tale movies in our fantasy land in our mind, and consume of all energy. I hope that helps people put things into perspective and to get things in the mind in order, so that it won't become a monkey mind anymore. Okay, good luck and thank you.